Hello everybody. Today I'll be preparing a classic chicken curry recipe, and this is one of my favorite recipes. It's passed down from my grandmom. I've given a few touches here and there in this recipe. All that we need is curry cut chicken, about 1 kilo, 3 onions finely chopped, and 5 green chilies slit. We also need 2 tomatoes, which is crushed in a blender, about a tablespoon of garam masala powder, about a half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, 4 tablespoons of red chili powder. You can alternate the red chili powder with Kashmiri mirchi, and 1.5 tablespoons of ginger and garlic paste, 1.5 teaspoons of coriander powder, 1 tablespoon of pepper powder. We also need 1 tablespoon of tamarind pulp, and allspice as per your taste. And we also need kasuri methi, that's also optional as per your taste. What I've done is, in a karai, I've gone ahead and heated about 2 tablespoons of oil with 2 tablespoons of ghee. Definitely there's a lot of fat content in this, so you can reduce the ghee as per your preference. And I'm just going to go ahead and slow cook the onions on a very low flame. So I've gone ahead, once the ghee is melted, I've gone ahead and added the onions and the slit green chilies, and I'm just going to stir this constantly and fry it on a very low flame. I've also added ginger and garlic paste. Once you slow cook the onions will melt and it will have that good texture in the curry. So that's why we need to slow cook the onions. All that I'm going to do is fry till the onions turn slight pink in color, and then I'm just going to go ahead and add a splash of water and keep on stirring this till the water separates from the onions and the onions have cooked thoroughly. At this point, as you can see, the onions have released the oil, and they have been cooking for a very long time. I kept on stirring them, and once the onions turn light brown in color, that is caramelized a bit, then I've gone ahead and added the dry masalas like garam masala powder, turmeric powder, coriander powder, chili powder, and a little bit of allspice. And I'm just going to fry this thoroughly because we need to cook the masalas as well. Once the masalas have cooked, they'll release the oil, and it'll give it a good aroma, and the curry will taste really good. So make sure you always fry the masalas. And once the masalas have cooked, you can go ahead and add a little bit of water and cook the masalas further till the oil separates. So this is a very slow cooking method. It took me about 10 minutes alone to fry the masalas and prepare it. That's the reason we normally prepare a very easy sort of a curry, what I show you normally on YouTube, because this process is really laborious and you have to keep on stirring, and this entire process is done on a very low flame. So now at this point, I've added the tomatoes, crushed tomatoes, and I kept on frying till the oil separated. Once I added the tomatoes, I've added a little bit of water also along with it, and I've cooked the tomatoes and the masalas. As you can see, the oil is separating from the masala, and this is exactly what we need. And to the masala, at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and add the washed curry cut chicken and fry the chicken thoroughly. This again should be done on a very low flame. You should cook the chicken and simmer it on a very low flame so that the chicken cooks in its own juices and it starts releasing its own juices and it cooks on its own. You should not add water at this point. The chicken should cook on its own. As you can see, it has released a lot of moisture. You can cover this and keep stirring it occasionally. And once after 5-10 minutes, give it a good stir again before you add water and cook the chicken. And at this point, I'm going to add the kasuri methi, which is dried fenugreek leaves, which every Indian household will have this. And I'm also going to add the pepper powder and salt as per taste. Now you need to add all of this, and we'll be adding water to this, and we'll cook the chicken thoroughly. Add salt as per taste. Now we'll cover the chicken with enough water and cook the chicken. Cover it and cook it. This will take about 10 minutes or so to cook the chicken. Once the chicken cooks thoroughly, you can later on add the tamarind pulp and reduce it further. The recipe in detail is posted on my blog. Blog link will be posted in the description box or the about bar below this video. Do visit the about bar and print the recipe and prepare this recipe. You can also follow me on my Facebook fan page. I do have another channel on YouTube which is in my native language, Tamil. I'll post all the links in the about bar below this video. Now, as you can see, once the chicken has cooked thoroughly, I've added the tamarind pulp. I'm just going to give this a good stir and cook it a little bit further. And once it's done, I'm just going to serve it with some coriander garnished on top and serve it with pooris. I'll see you soon with the next recipe. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.